Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ.
And PJ, here we are still in Phoenix, Arizona. Great city. We're going to be here for a while, so we're set at home. It's nice to be home. Only problem is we're still looking to get that first win. It looks a little bit like last season. We're 0-4 to start things off, and it's not fun.
No, it's not. It's not. Like I said, although we have been taking strides towards a W. The last game, even though we didn't get the W, we looked a lot better. I think we got a much better pitching outing from Deshaun Levon, 7 Ks in the game. So it looked pretty good. And really, you come up against the guy. It was Juice Jackson. You know, Juice Jackson was just on that night, and he was not going to be denied.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's no secret that they given up substantial leads in each of their first 3 games. It's no secret test. They needed to change that in order to win. They knew it taking the field, but that didn't matter. They gave up the lead early. First off, you said that Jack Cracker solo home run over the center field wall, and then off a Juice Jackson home run over the right field wall with Betty Sparks on base, both in the top of the first. Before they even got a chance to bat, they were down 3-0.
Yeah, and again, that wasn't for me. That wasn't the worst. I mean, we've seen them give up, back to back. They gave up a 4-run inning and then a 5-run inning right after that. So, holding them to only 3 runs, I felt like the team should have still been in it with even though they were down by 3, they had a whole 8 innings to try and overcome 3 runs, which I felt they could do.
Well, it was just frustrating, because what was I going to say? Yeah, it's just frustrating. Because it seems it's every game so far. But anyway, honestly, like you said, after that point, I mean, they outplayed the Jags after that point. They really did. Levon got to work in the top of the first with a K-Trains, dropping Buffler. He then followed that by striking out Ozone in the top of the second. And then Cracker in the top of the third. Tough Lift in the fourth. Cracker again in the 5th. And then Buffler again to close out that side. He ended up with 7 strikeouts on the day, Pete. Not a bad showing for Levon, except for the 2 home runs in the first.
Right.
Another by Buffler in the third, and a 4th by Jackson in the 4th. It really was the long ball that was his undoing. If he could have kept the Jacks from going deep, the Beewolves would have had this one. Yeah,
and you could really say that about every one of the Beewolf pitchers so far this season. It's the long ball that's killing them. It's not like we're seeing a lot of bad plays in the field or stuff like that. It's literally teams just riding our pitchers into the parking lot.
Yeah, they got to be careful what they're putting up against the power hitters. But Buster Biggs, shows up at the top of the 5th, and with the score 5-2, Jack's. He hits his first home run over the right field wall in the maintenance alley, and the Beewolves come to within 2 runs of tying it up. I mean, so we get to hit the long ball too. It's just it's a little too late. Like you said, by the time we get in this, it's over.
Yeah. Our offense still seems to be slow to get going, and that's another problem. That goes along with what you were saying. So when you give up the early lead and your offense doesn't get going until like halfway through the game, I mean, that could make even a small lead kind of difficult to overcome.
Makes for a long day, that's for sure. Dusty Winder comes in during the 7th inning, get right to work on his strikeouts. First against Batch Wilson, and then Betty Sparks in the 8th. And finally, Razzie Dazzler, who didn't like that, and Tough Lift in the top of the 9th.
He had a rough game. Mr. Lift did not have a very good game.
But the Jacks reliever Spectacular rolls this easy grounder past the mound of Gina Torrance, or rolls an easy grounder. I don't have the video on that. So she somehow misses, bringing in another run, and the Jacks break out. Log Freely ends up getting a single on the next play, adding a run, and putting the Jacks out in front 7-3. So like you said, they were hanging in there. They had another choke late in the game, and then they lost that lead.
Yeah, and that one was, again, that wasn't from home runs. Those were some plays that just kind of didn't happen the way you would have thought they would have happened. But yeah, I mean, you can't give up 2 runs in the 9th, and it makes it a lot harder.
Frustrating enough that I forgot to hit the instant replay button, so we don't have them. And the Beewolves make a last-ditch effort to get back into it. Both Dexteras and Biggs hit doubles that brought in a couple more runs late in the game. But the game ends here when Billy the Boink lines out in the center field to Razzie Dazzler, who catches it at the shoestrings. And the Beewolves dropped their 4th straight game, man. It was tough but fun at the end. I mean, like you said, I don't think they played poorly. If they keep playing like that and they just eliminate some of those big mistakes, I think they start winning again.
Yeah, and if we can get the pitching going here, where, like you were saying, if they can keep the ball in the park, that's really key. I think if our pitching staff starts to come around and can keep the ball in the park, I think we're going to start seeing these games go the Beewolves' way more often.
Yep. Well, they're going to be facing the Grapplers today. There's a couple new additions here. I mean, I know they've got, where is she there? Tracy Wickers. I thought Wickers played for, it was either the Platypi or the Moonstars. I think she played in San Diego. I think she played one game last season. They signed her recently, so she's backup catcher there. That's a new thing. They also picked up Jeff Clay on the top row there, the B+, number 23. At 23 years old, their center fielder, making almost $10 million, I think $9.6 million a year. That's a big addition for the Grapplers to try and turn their things around. And then the lower right, the A- ranked Paisley Grubbs, closing pitcher. She's also a rookie, and also paid her, I think, close to $9 million too. So that's $20 million wrapped up in 2 players.
Yeah, and that'll be pretty good for. What happened there? Yeah, so that'll work. I was on the Grapplers team card page,
Me
and
too.
it just switched over for some reason to the Sandcats.
Well, that's funny. Well, I was on their team card page, and I backed out. I don't know if that did anything for you. But, well, we got 14 other games to tell you the score about. You want to go over those real quick?
Sure.
All right, it started off with the Freedom in here in Phoenix visiting the Sandcats. Pete, why don't you go let me know how that started?
Okay, the Freedom come into town, and they are playing the Sandcats. Sandcats jump out to an early lead and hold on to win it 8-2.
Nemesis come to Los Angeles to play Blowfish. It's all Nemesis, 5-0.
The Wild Pigs and the Grapplers. Wild Pigs take that one 3-0.
Front runners down San Diego to face the Moonstars. Front runners jump out in front. It's back and forth. It's close, and the front runners barely win at 8-7.
Herbisaurs and the Sawteeth. The Sawteeth out to an early lead, and they hold on to win 8-0.
Well, the Hot Corners in Oakland to play the Outlaws. 2 poor teams last season, but the Outlaws scored a lot of points, 11-7.
The Water Bullets and the Sirloins, and the Water Bullets take that one in 11-4-2.
Front runners go to Colorado to play the Warblers. Front runners take it 2-1.
Gold Coats and the Heaters. It's back and forth, and the Heaters win it 3-2 in 11 innings.
Crocs go to the Wild Pigs. Wild Pigs 5-2.
Overdogs and the Sandcats, and it's Sandcats all day. Sandcats 14, Overdogs 6.
Wow, the Freedom go to Colorado to play the Buzzards. It's close, back and forth. Buzzards win at 5-3.
The Platypi and the Arctics, and it's back and forth, but the Arctics hold on and win 6-3.
The Burners go up to Tacoma to play the Herbisaurs, and the Burners take it 4-1.
All right.
Start us in the Pioneer Conference, Pete.
The Blowfish, with a record of 3-1, have a half-game lead over the Crocodons and the Burners, who are sitting at 3-2, and they are a half game out of first place.
Down the Uncharted Division, you got the Wild Pigs in New York. They're tied to lead with the Platypi at first place. That's going to be a good run there. They're both got a positive run differential. They are both 1.5 games ahead of those the Outlaws, the Oakland Outlaws, at 2-2.
Down in the Journey Division, the 4-1 Sandcats are holding a 1-game lead over the Arctics, who sit at in second place with a record of 3-2.
And at the bottom there, the Grapplers 0-4. Tonight will be the battle of the losers. One team will come out of here with their first win. In the Explorer Conference Seafarer Division, it's the Houston Jacks again at the top, 3-1. One of those is against us. They are followed closely behind a half game ahead of the front runners and the Heaters. Looks a lot like last season, Pete.
Yeah, it does. And then in our very own trade division, the Water Bullets have risen to the top of the heap with a record of 4-1. They are a half game above the Nemesis, who are in second place with a record of 3-1. Our very own Beewolves sitting at a lowly 0-4. They are 3.5 games out of first place with a run differential of -23.
And to finish things off in the Curiosity Division, the San Jose Sawteeth are 4-1. They're the other San Jose team doing pretty well. They are a game and a half ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who are playing 500 ball at 2-2. So everyone has lost a game, but not everyone has won yet. Again, that brings us to tonight, where one team will finally get their first win. The two worst teams in the league, and it's sad that we're part of this. This is regular season game 5 of 44. It is the San Jose Grapplers, the 0-4 bullpen beasts, going up against the Beewolves 0-4 context specialists. So this will not be game of the week for anybody. The Grapplers are going to put their starter, Perd Lovelorn, the right-hander, who doesn't throw the ball very hard, but he puts a crazy hook on it, and he's really accurate. He's 0-1 on the season. His ERA is at a respectable 4.76. He's got a 0.88 whip.
And backing Perd Lovelorn up will be Godsendez at first base, who's hitting 200 on the season. He's got excellent power, excellent ability to connect, but less than average speed on the base pass. Bambino in right field, who's got excellent power, about average ability to connect, and a little bit better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting a .077. And then Clay in center field, who's got a little bit better than average power, very good ability to connect, and excellent speed. And he is hitless so far in the first 4 games of the season. So
not getting their $10 million worth there yet.
No, sir.
Probably just the jitters. Well, we'll finally see Hurley Benner on the mound again today. So Hurley's looking to really clean things up after that first poor performance. He's excited to get out there. Our star right-hander, throws the ball hard, puts crazy spin on it, and he's really accurate. He's 0-1 with a 6.43 ERA and a 2.0 whip. He's going to change that tonight, Pete.
Yes, he does. And the guys who are going to, the players that are going to help him do that, Dexterez at shortstop. He's got about a little bit better than average power. He's got a great ability to connect, great speed on the base pass. He's hitting .235 with a home run. Buster Biggs in left field, and he's got very good power, better than average ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass. He's hitting .294 with 1 home run. That home run coming in the last game in a losing effort, unfortunately. And then Gina Torrens at second base, who's locked in. She's got poor power, but she's got an excellent ability to connect and excellent speed, and she's hitting .364 on the season, Tommy, with no home runs. So,
well, yeah, she was hitless until that last game where she was 4 for 4.
She exploded, yeah,
which put her on that list. So she's not usually on there. Well, that brings us to the starting lineup. We're going to get it from the assistant coach. And again, it's a little bit wonky because Laura Franco's still injured. And Ruby Green's not doing all that great. So it's going to start like this. The lady of the night, Gina Torrens, is going to start off batting first. She'll play second base. She's locked in, as Pete mentioned before the game. Hanley Dexter is going to be closely behind her. He'll play first base today. Hanley will be playing first base today, and he'll be batting second. Hanley, of course, can play anywhere in the field. He's that good. Steve Monstour will be catching today, his normal position with the shakeup. He's doing well. Batting fourth cleanup, Buster Biggs will play in left field. And Freddie Knox will play second base. Freddie Knox, the only player on the team still looking for his first hit. So we'll hope to see good things. But he just got that Slugger Aid. I think he got like a sponsorship or something like that. So he's got a little bit more power and better contact already. So we're hoping we see something there. Magic Moore is going to bat sixth to play center field, followed in right field by Billy LeBoink. Batting number 8 is Bertha Banks, first back on the field. She had I think it was a sprained wrist or something or tweaked groin from stealing second base, I believe. So she was out. What?
I said,
Yeah. She was out in a while. Number 16 will be back in the game today, back at her old location, playing third base. So she'll try and take it. She's been training, get back in there, so hopefully she'll do well. And again on the mound, our star pitcher, Hurley Benner. He pulls the forefinger, the 2-finger, the cut finger, the curveball, and the slider. And I'm excited to see him pick up our first win tonight, Pete.
I am too. Let's hope this ushers in a whole new pitching staff. They went through them the first time and they didn't look very good. Let's hope they clean it up a bit.
I said tonight, but I meant today. Hot day, roof closed.
That's true. Air conditioner out.
Cut. There we go. We'll start off with one of those.
For the Grapplers, you got Findary at shortstop, Fielder at second base, Godsendez at first base, Bambino in right field, Forrest in left field, Clay at center field, Foundwood at third base, Moore catching, and Lovelorn pitching. As the Beewolves take the field, Ali Findary, Ian Fielder, and Devin Godsendez getting ready to take the box against Hurley Bender. Benderi, the third baseman, is tense but fit, hitting 200 on the season.
She is.
Bender delivers the first pitch. It's fouled off along the third baseline. Out of play. No balls, one strike to Ali Finderi. That one's high. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beautiful day at the ballpark. A lot of... And there's Bertha Banks getting her first test of the day, and she picks it up, makes the long throw to
Dexteris, yeah.
Dexteris, yeah. Dexteris.
Way to go,
for the
Bertha.
First out. Yeah. 1 out, and Ian Fielder stepping into the plate. Ball 1. Fielder hitting 267 on the young season with no home runs, no RBIs yet. That one's fouled off along the first base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bender delivers that one. Fouled off again along the first base line. Ball, 2 strikes, and Bender is in the driver's seat here. Delivers that one, swing and a miss for the first K of the day for Hurley Bender. Devin Godsendez, the first baseman, hitting 200. Again, no home runs, no RBIs. That's why this Grappler team seems to be struggling. They're not picking up a lot of runs. There's a ground ball to Freddie Knox at second base. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Dexteris for the 3rd out. And it's 1-2-3 in the Grappler half of the first inning. So as we get ready to go into the bottom half of the first, Gina Torrens, Hanley Dexteris, and Steve Monstour are going to take a first look at Perd Lovelorn, who's got an ERA of 4.76.
All right, that's what we needed to start with there. Gina Torrens hitting 364 after going 4 for 4 in that last game. First pitch comes in, she watches it, it's a ball, 1-0 count. Second pitch is right in her, swings a little early, hits it in her own dugout, 1 apiece. That one's on the inside corner, ball 2, good patience, bottom of the first, no score. That one's ball 3, and it looks like Lovelorn's finding it hard to find the mark. She hits it hard, but it's a grounder straight to Godsendez. Godsendez at first base for that first out.
Stepping in the batting box, Hanley Dexteris, who's hitting 235 with a home run, 3 RBIs. He's a tough out, a good utility player. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off into the stands along the third baseline. No balls, 2 strikes, but Dexteris is a tough out. There's a smash in the straightaway center field, and Clay is under it for the 2nd out.
Steve Monstour back behind the plate where he belongs. He's got good power against right-handers, hitting 273 on the season. He's got 1 long ball. It'd be nice to see a second one. Just a little liner straight to Foundwood at third base for the 3rd out.
Yep, so 1-2-3 in the Beewolves half of the first. We're going into the top of the second half. Hoven Bambino, Philippa Forrest, and Geoff Clay. Bender threw 8 pitches with a strikeout in that first inning.
Good pitch count at that point. 8 for 1 inning. Hoven Bambino is only hitting this season, .077. He's a good power hitter. He hits that hard, but it's a liner to Buster Biggs, who grabs it at the waist. That first out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Like that.
Philippa Forrest hitting 333 with 1 home run. She's got a little bit more power than anything else, but she's a good hitter in any fashion. She hits that right to Freddie Knox, who scoops it up, tosses over to Dexteris. 2 hits, 2 outs. Jeff,
Go ahead.
I was like, Jeff Clay still hasn't got on base yet this season. Pointing at the fences like he owns the place. Check swing low and away. Bender puts the first one in for a strike. 0-1 the count. 2 outs. This is where the other teams usually do their damage. Just 1 more to go. 0-2, but Clay's a whiffer. Tends to strike on these ones. Oh, Bender just misses inside. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. 1 more to go here on the top of the second. Low, he doesn't chase. 2-2. There he is, outside corner slider. Great pitch. Strike 3. See ya.
Yes, sir. Heading into the bottom of the second. Buster Biggs, Freddie Knox, Magic Moore. Lovelorn threw 9 pitches in his half of the first inning. His ERA is down to 4.05. Buster Biggs stepping in. He's neutral and fit, hitting 294 with a home run, 2 RBIs this season. Looking down the barrel at Perd Lovelorn. The first pitch is swings it. He pops it up into left field, and Philippa Forrest is there to make the catch for the first out.
Yeah, it was a good spot, but he just got under it. Freddie Knox looking to get on base for his first time. Like I said, he's got that new sponsorship, so he's confident. First on the outside corner by Lovelorn makes it in for a strike. 0-1 the count. 1 out, top of the second. There's 2 quick strikes, and Knox is in the hole. Hits that one hard on the defensive swing, goes third base foul. Still 0-2 to count. That one's high, but he pops it up, waving it off to the third basewoman again. Foundwood's going to drag it in for the second out.
All right, come on. Beewolves, let's get it going. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fifth. Hitting .308 this season with a home run and an RBI. 2 outs in the second inning. That one's inside, ball 1. Inside again, ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. There's a smash up the middle into center field. That'll be a clean single for Magic Moore.
I think is that the first single of the day, I believe.
Yes, sir. First hit.
Billy Boy comes up. He's got a lot of speed at first base, and Magic Moore. See what happens here. Top of the second, hits that one hard. It's a foul ball. Souvenir for a fan. Down third base line. There goes Moore for second base. The hit and run. It's going deep. Caught for out number 3. Clay grabs it near the warning track.
All right, top of the third. Melanie Foundwood, Marla Moore, and Perd Lovelorn going to face Hurley Bender, who's thrown 15 pitches with 2 strikeouts. CRA's down to 5. So far, it's a 0-0 game, Tommy, but the Beewolves with 1 hit, Grapplers with none. Foundwood hitting .333 this season. She's playing third base for the Grapplers. Bender delivers. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Hurley Bender is locked in right now. Delivers. There's a slow roller. Dexteris is going to pick it up himself and step on first for the out. 1 out. Marla Moore, the catcher, is locked in and well. She's hitting .222 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Inside, ball 1. Moore almost went for that one, but was able to hold off. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. There's a roller, and that just gets through into center field. So the Grapplers are on the board with a hit. And the Grapplers with a base runner. Perd Lovelorn, the pitcher, he's neutral and fit, stepping in. This is his first at-bat this season, Tommy. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Wait a minute. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm all right. He attempted to bunt again, and now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. There's no speed at first base. That's foul. That's going to be a third strike. Perd Lovelorn has bunted foul on a third strike, so he's out. Allie Finderi is up, the leadoff batter. She's hitting .188 on the season. There's 2 outs with a runner at first base. Finderi is tense. First pitch is in there. Finderi swung and missed. Strike 1. Bender delivers. That's a little inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ali Finderi, the Grappler shortstop. Allen's high. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Bender delivers. That's in there for a called strike. The count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bender delivers. A little inside. Ball 3. Count has gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Oh, Finderi got just enough to push that off foul along the third baseline. There's a roller to Freddie Knox, who missed the ball.
Go to third.
And
gets her.
I don't know why she tried to go. She has no speed, but she tried to round second and get into third, and she was thrown out trying to stretch. So 2 hits for the Grapplers, 1 for the Beewolves. No score. Bertha Banks, Hurley Bender, and Gina Torrance coming up. Lovelorn has thrown 19 pitches as we head into the bottom of the third inning. Bertha Banks, the third baseman, is hitting .333 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Takes the first pitcher, a called strike. She's been out for the lineup for a couple of days with an injury, so it's nice to see her back. That's outside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bertha Banks. Swing and a miss. And Bertha Banks goes down on strikes for her first time back.
Not good. Hurley Bender's locked in. Fit. Hurley could change the score with one swing of the bat. Bottom of the third. He's got more power than most pitchers. Watch the first one come right down the middle for strike. 0-1 the count. Hits that one hard. It's a grounder. Fielder dives over to get it. Throws to first and gets him. Good defensive play by the Grapplers there.
Yes, sir. 2 outs. Gina Torrance is locked in and fit, hitting .333 on the season. 2 outs, though, in the bottom of the third. That one's inside, ball 1. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That's a smash into left field. That's going back. That's off the wall. And she's pulling into second right now with a double. So Gina Torrance with a double, 2-out double in the bottom of the third.
Good to see Gina Torrance there. Good to go. Hopefully it's not too late with 2 outs. Hanley Dexter's is 0 for 1. He gets a single, and Gina Torrance comes home if he gets that to the outfield. First pitch right in there for a strike, 0-1 the count. Bottom of the third, the pressure's up here. Still no score. It's hard, but it's a liner right to get Sendes and ends the side.
Well, that's all right. Ian Fielder, Devin Sendes, and Hovind Bambino are going to step in against Bender, who's thrown 29 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. Still no score. Both teams with 2 hits each. Ian Fielder, the third baseman, is 0 for 1 today, hitting .250.
He is. Bender's going to throw his 30th pitch. Still locked in here in the 4th inning. Nice slider down low. Hits it foul. 0-1 the count to Ian Fielder. Good contact hitter. A fair amount of power. Swings at that one, pushes it foul. Defensive swing. 0-2, and Bender's in the driver's seat. Inside corner, Dexter's jumps up, grabs
nice.
Way to go, Handley. Great catch. Devin Gutsendes comes up. He's, I think, 0 for 1 on the day. Hitting 188 on the season. I can't recall if he's 0 for 1. Inside corner, strike 1. 3 pitches per batter. Be a good pace for Bender here. He misses on that curve low. 1 apiece, knotted up. Inside corner, strike 2. Gutsendes has yet to swing at a pitch. Ooh, just misses inside. I thought he'd chase that, but he didn't. 2-2 with 1 out. Hits that one, pushes it foul. And Gutsendes is making a pitch now. Still locked up 2 apiece. It's a little roller to Gina Torrance. Is going to pick it up. Whip it to first. Gets him for out number 2. All right. Beewolves looking good in the field today. Hovind Bambino's 0 for 1. It's a ball with a lot of power. The outfield's going to go deep for him. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .071 on the season. Check swing, inside corner, strike 1. Bender looks good out here today. Very calm. Whistles that one in, just misses low. 1 apiece. Only 1 more out to go. He got on the side. Pitch 41 by Bender. Inside corner, check swing. He wanted to go for it, but he didn't. 2-1 the count to Bambino. That curveball makes it in there on the bottom side. 2-2-2 in the 4th inning. Telephone. Ever school you. C-O-E-D-U-P-Y. Oh, he almost hits him in the knee. And we got a full count. High outside corner strikeout, tip of the hat from Bambino.
All right, so as we head into the bottom of the 4th, Steve Monstour, Buster Biggs, Freddie Knox, all 0 for the day. Lovelorn's at 30 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 2 hits. ERA at 3.12 as we head into the 4th inning. Steve Monstour's neutral and fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's 0 for 1 today, though. Lovelorn delivers the first pitch just over the outside corner for a called strike. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's inside, ball 2. That's high. 3-1 to Steve Monstour. That's a smash. That's getting it down into the corner.
Wait, hold on.
Unfortunately, Monstour is going to have to hold on be happy with a long single. That one moved so quickly and bounced off the wall so quickly that he didn't have time to round first.
Buster Biggs 0 for 1 of the day. He's got a run around with no outs. Good position for the Beewolves. Put some offense on the board. That one misses outside by Lovelorn. His 36th pitch, 37. Looks like this. Right down the middle but low. Good patience by Buster Biggs. No outs here in the top of the 4th. Hit one hard. That's a liner. That's going to drop in there. And Forrest picks up against the wall. He's going to hold up at third base. Got runners at second and third now with no outs. Good. The crowd's into it, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Freddie Knox steps in, second baseman. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today, and he hasn't gotten a hit so far this season. But we got runners at second and third this time, he just said. There's a bunt down the third baseline, and they're going to first. And so the run scores. Freddie Knox was out at first, so runner at third with 1 out.
Nice sacrifice there by Knox. Got a runner at third with only 1 out. Magic Moore's up 1 for 1 on the day. Hits that one hard, but that's going to be a souvenir high up for a lucky Beewolf fan. 0-1 to count. That one he hits hard. It's a liner to Fendera. He's going to throw to first to get him for that second out, but the run crosses Buster Biggs, and it's a 2-0 game, Beewolves.
Yes, sir. And Billy Boink, the right fielder, stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today, but he's hitting .312 on the season with 2 RBIs. He favors the high pitch. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's fouled off along the third baseline. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. There's a roller to Godsendez, who picks it up, flips it to Lovelorn for the third out. But the Beewolves pick up 2 runs, so it's Beewolves 2, Grapplers nothing. As we head into the top of the 5th, Philippa Forrest, Jeff Clay, and Melanie Foundwood all 0 for today. Bender's at 44 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. The left fielder, Philippa Forrest, 0 for 1 today. She's hitting .312. Bender delivers, called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Top of the 5th, Beewolves 2, Grapplers nothing. Swing and a miss, and Forrest is in the hole now, 0-2. Bender delivers just off the corner for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bender's locked in. That's popped up along the. There it is, caught just off the steps of the dugout for the first out. Jeff Clay, the center fielder, steps in. He's known as a whiffer. He's 0 for 1 today, and he has not gotten a hit yet this season. So 1 out. That's a ball inside. Ball 1. That's in there for called strike, and the count is evened up 1-1. There's a pop fly into right field, and Clay gets his first hit of the season. He's got a single. So there's a runner at first with 1 out. Melanie Foundwood, the third baseman, steps in.
The first
Foundwood.
Third baseman.
Yeah, first third baseman. Foundwood hitting .250 this season, takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Clay with a lot of speed over there, so Bender goes to first to keep him close. No balls, 1 strike. That's in there for called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Bender steps off the rubber and forces Clay back to first. Swing and a miss. And that's a K, another K for Hurley Bender. And it's 2 outs now. Marla Moore, the catcher, is locked in, and well, she's 1 for 1 with a single. She's hitting .300 this season. Runner at first base. Throw over, and the runner's able to get back. Bender delivers. There's a shot into center field. Magic Moore's on this horse, makes the catch for the third out. Crisis averted. We're heading into the bottom of the 5th. Beewolves 2, Grapplers nothing. Bertha Banks 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hurley Bender 0 for 1, and Gina Torrance 1 for 2 with a double. Lovelorn's at 44 pitches with 1 strikeout and giving up 4 hits. Bertha Banks is back, and she's 0 for 1 today. She's at .286 on the season.
As long as she didn't strike out, it'll be better than the last at bat. That one misses way outside, 92 miles an hour by Perd Lovelorn. It was a ball. That was hard. Hit to Ian Fielder at second base. Those are the first. 1 out.
Just seemed to die out there. I don't know why. Hurley Bender, the starting pitcher, he's 0 for 1 today, but he's locked in and fit. Bender's got some power. We saw him take a couple balls out last season. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. That's in it for a called second strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, Harold.
Bender out in front of that one for a K. Lovelorn celebrating a little bit.
A little too much.
I think so.
Gina Torrance goes 1 for 2 on the day. One of the best hitters in the Beewolves of his late. Hits a liner, but that's straight to fielder for the third out.
Coming up in the top of the 6th, Perd Lovelorn, Ali Findari, and Ian Fielder. All Lovelorn 0 for 1, Findari 1 for 2, and Fielder 0 for 2. Bender with 55 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits.
The pitcher, Perd Lovelorn.
Perd Lovelorn 0 for 1. We'll see if he hits here. He is. They're going to keep him in. They want him to go a little bit further. Bender's locked in at 55 pitches. He looks for number 56. Gets it, winds up, misses on the outside corner, ball 1 to Perd Lovelorn. Some reason to be a little bit careful with Perd. There he goes, inside corner. Strike 1. We're knotted up at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and Bender's going to hopefully try and put him away in under 60 pitches. Gets a little grounder with the slider to Gina Torrance, picks it up, throws it to first. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Ali Findari. We've seen her before, Pete. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Good contact hitter with a fair amount of power. Findari could change things if he's not careful, but Bender is a pro. And here he comes with pitch number 60. Misses low and outside. Ball 1-0 the count. Nothing. Beewolves looking at their going for their first win of the season. That one makes it. Misses. I'm sorry. Ball 2-0 the count to Findari. Inside corner, strike 1. That was what she was looking for. Now it's 2-1 the count. We'll see what she does here. Pitch 63. Low inside corner, strike 2. Bender's back in the game. Knotted up at 2 apiece with 1 out. Curveball. It's a little liner to Bertha Banks, who picks it up, whips it from third base over to first, gets that second out. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ian Fielder.
Ian Fielder, Ian, whatever you want to call him. He's a utility player for the Grapplers. He's got a fair amount of power. He's a good contact hitter. Anticipated that first pitch inside, but it misses. Ball 1-1 the count. Bender looking to get about one more batter to get it out. There's a liner. Oh, tough dive. Gina Torrance goes for it. Stops it from going to the outfield. He can't quite corral it, and he makes first base. Devin Sendis comes up. He's a dangerous hitter. A lot of power, a lot of good contact too. He's got a runner at first base. Not too fast. There's a hard hit liner to Bertha Banks, who grabs it for the third out. She's back in business, Pete.
Yes, she is. Her defense is right on point. Henley Dexter, Steve Monstour, and Buster Biggs going to come up in the bottom of the 6th. Lovelorn's at 51 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at 4.22. Beewolves with a 2-0 lead. Henley Dexter is the shortstop. Is 0 for 2 today, but known as a tough out around the league.
He's got to get on if he wants to keep signing autographs.
That's outside, ball 1. That's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Dexter. That's popped up in the left center. Looks like the center fielder is going to get under a clay and make the catch for the first out.
Whatever happened to Henley Dexter?
Don't know.
Steve Monstour 1 for 2 on the day, and 308 on the season. A lot of power. He's locked in. Or is he locked in? No, he's not. That's inside corner, strike 1. The crowd's pulling for him to take one out. This is outside, ball 1-1 a count with 1 out, bottom of the 6th. That's his pitch. It's hard.
Come on.
Straight
I've hit it.
Ian Fielder. The Beewolves are playing catch with Ian Fielder today, and he's responding well.
Buster Biggs, the left fielder, 1 for 2 with a double, hitting .316 with a home run and 2 RBIs. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Beewolves up 2-0. That one's high. Ball 1. 1-1. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Buster Biggs. That's inside. 3 balls and a strike to Buster Biggs. That's in there for a called strike. Full count.
Ooh.
That's over the corner, and Buster Biggs goes down on strikes. And we're going into the top of the 7th. Grapplers, no runs, 4 hits. Beewolves, 2 runs, 4 hits. Hovind, Bambino, Philippa Forrest, and Jeff Clay coming up against Bender, who's thrown 67 pitches with 5 strikeouts. Bambino is tense but fit. He's known as an RBI man, but so far today he's 0 for 2 with a .067 ERA. Batting average, not ERA. There's a shot. Oh, and that's going to get past Freddie Knox. And it's into the outfield. Magic Moore picks it up, makes the throw into the cutoff man, and Bambino leads off with a double. Philippa Forrest, the left fielder, comes in. She's 0 for 2 today, hitting .294. Bambino with speed at second base. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Bender goes to second base to keep Bambino close, but Bambino is able to get back in safely.
Nope.
There's a shot. That's that's going into the outfield. And
Now batting, the center fielder, number 23.
they get it into third base quickly, but now there's runners at first and third with no outs. Bender's no longer locked in. He's feeling neutral. There's a roller foul along the third base line. Jeff Clay, the center fielder, hitting 111 now. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. There's a roller along the first base line, and now Clay finds himself 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's known around the league as a whiffer. There it is. The whiffer is back. And he goes down on strikes. So 1 out with runners at first and third. Melanie Foundwood, the third baseman, 0 for 2 today. Philippa Forrest is going to be lifted in favor of Marco DeMarco. Marco DeMarco, the center fielder, is going to pinch run. He's got no stolen bases. He's got a .091 batting average. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average power, less than average contact, but he's got excellent speed. Bender steps off the rubber, and all the runners are back. That's in there for called strike. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Throw over to first base, and the runner is back. Bender delivers, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to Melanie Foundwood as Bender is locked in again. There's a shot. All right. Well, they get Foundwood at first base. That was the only play they could make. But the Grapplers are able to get one across the plate. So it's now 2-1 Beewolves. 2 outs in the top of the 7th with a runner at second base. There's a shot to Bertha Banks, who picks it out of the air for the 3rd out. So the Beewolves avoid disaster. But Grapplers pick one up, so it's 2-1 Beewolves. Freddie Knox, Magic Moore, and Billy LeBoy going to face Lovelorn, who's thrown 63 pitches with 3 strikeouts, 4 hits. He's got an ERA of 3.86. Freddie Knox 0 for 1 today, but he's got an RBI.
Come on, Freddie Knox, get that first hit. Now left field DeMarco, like Pete said. First pitch outside corner, strike 1 to Freddie Knox. Pitch number 65, right in there. Freddie Knox pops it up. He's still 0 for the season. That one's going to be caught by the shortstop, Ali Fenderi, for that first out.
1 out, Magic Moore, the center fielder, is 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, Beewolves with a 1-run lead. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's fouled off along the third baseline. 0-2. That's popped up into center field. And the 2 center fielders under it, calling everybody off. Clay makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 quick outs, Tommy.
Oi. Billy LeBoy comes up. He's 0 for 2 for the day. Come on, Billy LeBoy's got to go 1 for 3 here at least. The crowd is supporting him. They're jumping up and down. It's a hard pass to Mound, and yes, that's going to put him on, Pete. Hopefully, again, it's not too late. We got Billy LeBoy at first base.
Yes, sir. So we got a 2-out single. Bertha Banks is neutral. Pitches 0 for 2 today, hitting .250 on the season with a home run, 2 RBIs. Billy LeBoy is not a threat to steal over at first base. He does not have a lot of speed. That one's outside, ball 1. That's fouled off along the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. That one's inside, ball 2. That's fouled off behind home plate, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's a smash. That's going to be in the gap. And, no.
He comes
wrong
back.
button. Right trigger, right? Right trigger is the trailing runner. I hit the button. Sorry about that.
Hurley Bender comes up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. A little bit more power than most pitchers. Got runners at first and second with 2 outs. The pressure's way up. Hits it hard to right field. Pete, it's going deep. It's back, and it's caught at the warning track. Bambino 3 down.
Top of the 8th. Beewolves 2, Grapplers 1. Perd Lovelorn 0 for 2. Ali Federi 1 for 3, and Ian Fielder 1 for 3. Hurley Bender's at 78 pitches, 6 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits.
The pitcher, Perd Lovelorn.
Perd Lovelorn's locked in, and Fiddy's 0 for 2 today, though. Oh, he's going to get lifted for Kelby King. Perd Lovelorn, the starting pitcher, will be pinch hit for by Kelby King. Kelby King has a 0 average with no home runs, no RBIs. She's neutral and fit. She's got excellent power, less than average ability to connect, and a little bit better than average speed. She's known around the league as an RBI dud. And sorry.
Bender's closing in on 80 pitches. He can go deep, hoping to go the whole game. First pitch by Bender goes outside, misses ball 1 to Kelby King, the dangerous Grapplers hitter. That one makes it in. We're tied up at 1 apiece, and now she's getting ready to slam. Bender at 81 pitches. Excuse me for the gas there. He's going to get ready to sneeze. Outfield's going to go deep for King, because they're a little bit nervous about this. Munster gives a signal. Bender winds up, throws it inside corner, misses ball 3. We're at 3-1.
You're killing me, Elp. You're just friggin' killing me.
There's a hooking curveball, makes it in. Strike 2, full count, 3-2. Oh, that one misses up near the hands, and Bender walks his first batter.
You gotta be kidding me.
Takes a free base with no outs. Ali Fenderi 1 for 3 with a single. Looking a little bit tense. Pressure's way up here as the Grapplers are looking to get back into this game. They want their first win. Slider makes it inside corner, strike 1. 1 the count to Ali Fenderi. She hits that one over the head of Dexteras. The runner's going to third. She makes it in. We got runners in the corners and no outs. And the Grapplers are close to tying this thing up. The pressure's way up. Ian Fielder comes in, a good hitter. Good power, good speed. No outs. Bender hoping to go deep in the game. Fools him. Inside corner, strike 1 to Ian Fielder. That one goes out the way, but he doesn't go for it. 1 apiece. Top of the 8th, 2-1 Beewolves. That's a pop-up to Billy LeBoink. He's going back. He's going to have to throw it into the cutoff. The run's going to come in to tie. And it's now a 2-2 ball game. 1 out. Devin Gatsendis comes up. He is something or other. 167. Check swing strike 1 in the inside corner. Pressure through the roof here in Phoenix, Arizona. There goes the run. Throw. Not quite in time. Close. Now they got a runner in scoring position with just 1 out. There's a hard hit to Buster Biggs in left field. He's got to run up to get it. He does. The runner's going back to second. 2 down. 1 more to go. Oven Bambino, the right fielder, super power. He's 1 for 3 with a double. The outfield's going back for Bambino. Bender gets past him, and he's going to get a free stake. Misses outside corner, ball 1. 1-0 count to Bambino. Inside corner, strike 1. We're not up at 1 apiece. The runner at second base. At a tie ball game with 2 apiece. Hits a little roller to Gina Torrance. He's going to pick it up, throw it to first for that 3rd out, and they get out of it.
Yes, sir. And Kelby King, the pitch hitter, will be lifted, and they'll bring in Matt Gunn, the relief pitcher. Gunn has a 4.91 ERA, a 2.18 whip, 4 strikeouts. He's feeling neutral and fit. He's got excellent velocity, better than average junk, better than average accuracy. He's not fully rested, though, so he's pitched recently. He's known around the league as a K-man. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, and a curveball. So as we head into the bottom of the 8th, the score's all knotted up 2-2. Gina Torrance 1 for 3 with a double. Hanley Dexteras 0 for 3. Steve Munster 1 for 3. Gunn with a 4.91 ERA. So here we go. Let's get this going here. Beewolves. Gina Torrance is locked in and fit. She's 1 for 3 with a double today. First pitch is outside, ball 1. There's a shot that's going to split the third baseman and the shortstop and land into left field for DeMarco. So Gina Torrance leads off with a single.
It's a good start there. The pressure's way up for Hanley Dexteros. He's 0 for 3. He's got to do something here. There goes Gina Torrance for second base. Inside corner, the throw. Not in time. She gets the steal. Peaches in scoring position. Hanley just needs an outfield single. That was right in there for a strike. 0-2. He's tough out facing a K-man. This will be interesting. Outside corner, ball one. Good patience, Hanley Dexteras. That one's right in. Hanley hits it hard past the mound. That's going out in the center field. Gina Torrance coming around from third. Can she make it the slide? She does,
Yes.
Pete.
Steve Monstour, the catcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 today with a single. Hanley Dexteras standing at first base. Pitch is low, ball one. Hanley Dexteras is off with the pitch, and he's out.
Yep, they got him.
1 out, nobody on, ball 3, ball 4.
All right, now don't get him out by still.
No,
Buster,
I won't. I learned my lesson.
Buster Biggs up 1 for 3 with a double. Another double would be good here. Just 1 out at the bottom of the 8th, and the Beewolves got the lead back 3-2. High and inside, nobody swings at that. Neither is Buster Biggs. 1-0 the count. That one outside corner, ball 2. Good patience by Mr. Biggs. Inside corner, strike 1. Finally, Gunn gets one in there. That one outside corner, ball 3. Matt Gunn behind in the count, 3-1. And he walks 2 batters in a row, Pete. Buster Biggs takes a free one.
Yep, Freddie Knox. Second baseman, neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today, but he's with an RBI. Matt Gunn's going to get lifted, so they've seen just about enough out of Gunn as they wanted to do. So in comes the closing pitcher, Paisley Grubbs, the rookie that Tommy talked about. She's an A- pitcher. She's neutral and fit. She's got great velocity, about better than average junk and accuracy. She's fully rested. She throws a 4-seam fastball and a slider. There are runners at first and second with 1 out. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a smash that's going deep, deep.
Hey.
That's out of here. A 3-run home run for Freddie Knox, his first hit of the day.
Of the season.
First hit of the season. Freddie Knox's first home run went 380 feet, and it's his 4th RBI of the season. Magic Moore, 1 for 3. And the Beewolves have broken this game open, Tommy.
A way to start things off, Freddie Knox. Hey, there's a hard hit by Magic Moore up the middle into center field, and he's going to get on single 2, Pete. There's really still only 1 out, so the Beewolves hoping to add to it.
Yes, sir. Billy LeBoink favors the high pitch. He's 1 for 3 today with a single hit and 333 on the season. Runner at first base with 1 out. That's inside, ball 1. That's blooped into left field. Everybody's going to be safe. DeMarco picks it up, makes the throw to third. And there's now runners at first and second with 1 out.
Wow, Beewolves coming on strong. There's still a high-pressure situation here. Bertha Banks, this is not what the rookie Paisley Grubbs had hoped to see. She looks a little tense out there now. Bertha Banks hits it hard, but straight to Videra. They're going to get 2 on this one. Flip the fielder over to first to end that.
Wow. Top of the 9th, Beewolves 6, Grapplers 2. Marco DeMarco, Jeff Clay, and Melanie Foundwood going to face Bender, who's thrown 95 pitches with 6 strikeouts, a walk, and given up 7 hits. DeMarco, the center fielder, is hitting .091 on the season. Bender still doing fairly well. That's low, ball 1. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 2 balls and a strike. Bender's velocity now seems to be suffering a little bit. That's popped up into left field, and Biggs is there to make the catch for the first out. So 1 out. Jeff Clay, the center fielder, 1 for 3 with a single hit in 100. Known about in the league as a whiffer. Jeff Clay. And he delivers a shot. That's going to be into center field for a single. Magic Moore picks it up and gets it to Dorrance quickly. But the Grapplers with a runner now. Melanie Foundwood, the third baseman, 0 for 3 today, but she's got an RBI. She's hitting 167 on the season. Bender's at 100 pitches. Swing and a miss. Foundwood was out in front of that one. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Oh, Dexteras drops the ball, but kept it in front of him, so the runner couldn't go anywhere. Bender's accuracy starting to slip a little bit. That's in there for called second strike, and Melanie Foundwood is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out.
Touch it. Yes!
Double play.
Goes to Dexter.
That's the game.
Woohoo!
The unassisted double play by Hanley Dexteras, a blue fly to Dexteras, who plucks it out of the air and is able to turn and put the tag on the runner for the unassisted double play to end the game. Beewolves win, Tommy.
Boy,
the Beewolves win in front of the home crowd.
Look at those fans going nuts.
They are happy.
A win in grand fashion. So it shows here both the losing teams put together one of the more boring games of the season until the 4th inning.
Yeah.
And finally the Beewolves get a couple and you think, all right, they're doing it. They're getting out there and they're getting her done. Grapplers get one in the 7th. Okay, not to worry. They get another one in the 8th. And we're thinking, you got to be kidding me. 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th there. Then blanking the Grapplers in the 9th. 11 hits for the Beewolves, 8 hits for the Grapplers, 6-2 win. I feel bad for the Grapplers going 0-5 to start the season, but the Beewolves finally get back at it.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad for them.
Over there for the Grapplers, Ali Finderi goes see Godsendis goes 0-4. That's not good. That's not what they're going to want to see. Millie Foundwood goes 0-4. Their best stuff comes from Finderi and Clay, who both go 2-4. Jeff Clay, the new rookie. RBIs. Eden Fielder gets 1 RBI. Melanie Foundwood gets 1. They got a handful of subs. There you go.
Yeah, they did. And of course, the Beewolves, we did pretty well. We got 1 home run. That's a 3-run homer. That was a good shot by Freddie Knox, who had kind of his bat was asleep there for a while. But Torrens, she goes 2-for-4, increases her batting average to 400. Huh?
Nice.
Hanley Dexter's 1-for-4. We got Monstour, who's 1-for-3, but he scored 2 runs. A couple of walks in there.
Bender's only Beewolf who didn't get a hit today, and he came close. Put one out to the warning track that had to be hauled in. Pitching the Grapplers, Lovelorn goes 7 innings, gets 6 hits off him, 2 earned runs, gets 3 strikeouts of his own. He had an okay day. His ERA's at a 3.55. He's 0-1 in the season. Gunn comes in though, gets the loss because it happened on his watch. He only threw a third of an inning, and in that third of an inning got 2 hits. 3 earned runs. That was that long ball by Freddie Knox. Walks 2 batters. His ERA sinks to 11.25. He's 0-1 on the season now. And then Paisley Grubbs, the rookie, comes in to show what she's got. She goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up 3 hits and a run. One of them a home run. So her ERA is at 13.5. It's not looking great for the Grapplers at this early point of the season.
No, yeah, and the rookie Grubbs comes in and gets an unfriendly welcome there. So, and then for the Beewolves again, we get Hurley Bender gets the win. He went, pitched a complete game. He pitched 9 innings, gave up 8 hits. Again, under double-digit hits for a complete game. That's pretty good. Yeah. Only 2 earned runs. He walked 1, had 6 strikeouts. He drops his ERA to 3.94. And he's got 1 win and 1 loss, so he's at 500. So, big game for them. 3 stars of the game. Number 1, Freddie Knox, who's 1-for-3 with a home run, 4 RBIs, and he scored a run.
Yeah, he just got that sponsorship. I wonder if that changed things. Give him a little confidence.
Yeah.
Hurley Bender, good to see him go from bad to good. Our star pitcher, the starter, our number 1 pitcher. Number 50 goes the full game, 9 innings. Like you said, gives a lot of rest to all the other pitchers. So we got a fresh bullpen. He gets only 8 hits off him, like Pete said. Less hits than innings. Only 2 earned runs and walked just 1 batter.
Yeah. And then the 3rd star of the game, B+ Perd Lovelorn, the starting pitcher for the Grapplers. Again, went 7 innings, gave up 6 hits. Again, one fewer hit than innings pitched. Mm-hmm. He only had 2 earned runs and he had 3 strikeouts. So, like Tommy said, he had a pretty good day today. Tommy G with 7 hits, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, 4 strikeouts, a 58% contribution. Pete J with 4 hits, no home runs, 2 RBIs, no great catches, 2 strikeouts, only 2 strikeouts, and a 42% contribution. Yeah, I know. It didn't seem like. I don't know. I kept turning it to Ian Fielder over there. I don't. It's just.
Yeah, those liners right to Fielder. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, real quick, let's go to the league leaders. Just check these out. We haven't checked those out in a while. It looks like the top 10 players in the game. We got one on there after today's game. Beat Hurley Bender, the 10th overall rated player, and he's at 16 innings pitched, 1 complete game. Oviedo Pulo, though, that's 22 Ks, 22 strikeouts already.
Wow.
Yeah, with a 1.35 ERA. What is she doing there in Houston?
I don't know.
Batting.
But I hope we don't have to play her.
Wait, hold on. Let me go back again to schedule. Who do we play next? I don't even know. We got the front runners come in town. There's a playoff matchup from last year. Okay, now if I go back to leaders, I'll keep an eye on those front runners. Do they have anybody in the top 10? No, they didn't. Okay, good to know. Batting. Man and Moon. I'm looking for somebody.
Schnitzel Earp.
Jonas Trickster. Jonas Trickster's got 2 home runs on the season. He's up there, runs RBIs. Miles Hart. He's got 8 RBIs. We got to look out for Miles Hart. Yeah, Schnitzel Earp on base percentage. Let's see. Who else do we see? There's nobody else. Not much else going on with us. Obviously, we're not going to have a lot of guys up there, but the front
Which
runners,
I don't understand, because we've got, when you look at our batting averages, we have some pretty good batting averages.
Yeah.
How many people have 400 batting averages? And then, and I didn't see her on there.
Miles Hart
Batting average.
has 4 extra base hits too. Miles Hart's he's gonna be someone we really gotta look out for. He scored 5 runs. Pitt Jeterson. Yeah, these names bring it back. Now stolen bases. Got Magic Moore and Gina Torrance. Both stole a couple of bags, but yoink sacks, man. That's his thing. He's already got 4.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, caught stealing. Hurley Bender's not on, the Stairs is not on there yet.
Yeah.
Johnson
Not yet.
Swanson, 111. Pitching.
Where's Johnson Swanson?
No, he's on for these caught stealing.
Oh,
yeah.
caught stealing. Yeah, he's in there. What is it? The hot corners?
Yeah. Wins. Boy,
Kasha Emmons there too.
yeah.
Hot corners is like where you go, to end your career.
They're supposed to be much improved this year, but it's not working out. Wins. Look out for the pitchers: Ryan Castillo, Clay Chambers, Daniel Molina,
and then right behind them 4 Sandcats.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't believe it.
I don't either.
Pitching 2, meet commonly. How about that for a whip? Ryan Castillo's opponent's batting average is .087. Strikeouts, yeah, Jovita Pulo, 22 strikeouts. Clay Chambers has 10. Who's pitching against us in this first one?
I don't know. Strikeouts per 9, Dusty Winder, 12.6.
Yes, sir.
Strikeout to walk ratio, 8, Hurley Bender.
There you go.
So we're getting some people up there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if we go to schedule, looks like we're going to face Singleton. Singleton's going to take the mound for the Dogs. We got 13 games to simulate. We'll do those later. Okay, I guess we'll wrap this one up if we want to get this one in the air. So, all right, good game by the Beewolves.
Yes,
Finally
sir.
got that offense going. Maybe a little late, but that's kind of their MO. But better late than never. And they take a good win against the Grapplers and move on to this next game. So we'll look forward to seeing you all here for the next one as we host those Philadelphia frontrunners. They're going to have to play well.
Yes, sir.
And until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.